What's up, Brominglers? Thank you for tuning in to episode 81 of the show. The phone number is 512-766-4646. You can call or text that number if you want to participate in the show. The VIPs for the week are Steven Ferreira, Bill Sr., Mike Sucks Donkey Balls, and Sean the Don. If you want to get a shout out from us every week like the rest of the VIPs, you can click the link below in the YouTube description or on Spotify and donate as little as 99 cents a month. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, all that stuff really helps, and we love it. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome to our show. We're ready to go. It's a brand new podcast episode. It's Bromingo.
Ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another brand new episode of Bromingo.
What's poppin'? Mike, you're using a stand today.
I am using a stand.
Very out of the ordinary.
You want to know why?
Why?
I've been watching myself hold the microphone, and I fucking hate the way I hold the microphone, dude.
Really?
Can I show you how I hold the microphone? Go back and watch, dude. Watch, I'll show you. I hate it, dude. I hold it like this for some reason. I absolutely hate it, so I'm using a mic stand. You know, hey.
I've been thinking about how I hold the mic, too, because of the band.
What, you hold it like a cigar? Is that how you hold the microphone,
I switch
dude?
it up all the time. Sometimes I do this thing where I hold it kind of by the cable as well.
Yeah, that's very punk.
Down low like this. I kind of like that.
Another thing I gotta say to get off my chest. Look at this fucking red dot on my forehead, dude. You know what that is?
A pimple?
Dude, I gave this pimple the works last night, dude. I was hitting on it at all angles, dude. And now look what it did, dude. I look like a big idiot.
Yeah.
I look like a big stupid idiot with a big pimple on my center of my forehead.
I found
dude.
the best way is to just try and pop it as gently as you can. Hey, Billy. Hey, notice you haven't said anything yet. What's up?
I think I hold a microphone like an evangelical pastor.
Okay. Two hands.
Praise him. He is your Lord. That
Nice,
sort
yeah.
of thing. That sort of thing.
That's pretty solid.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
Or it could be like, it could be like a screamo band too.
Yeah, that's pretty
It could
screamo.
certainly could. That's very screamo as well.
Speaking of church like that screaming, you know who I didn't know did that? Sam Kinison. That explains so much when I figured that out.
Yeah.
He was a what is it? What's the word you said?
It was like an evangelical preacher, a born again preacher or something like that.
His comedy was like that. Like that's why he had his signature, style.
Screams.
I didn't know who that was.
Sam Kinison, no?
Comedian. Yeah, comedian.
No, I know the name for sure. I just I don't really.
He yells a lot.
Can't picture
He
him.
yells.
Yeah. There was one really good bit he had about like people in the desert and like how like there wasn't any food, and he was like, well, I'd go up to the people and I'd say hi. And then he just goes, there's no food. You gotta move where the food is. And dude, he screams it so loud. It was good.
There's a here, if you want to picture him, Blake, there's an easy way to do it. If one of us were going to play him in a movie, it would be Mike.
Okay.
Really?
I think if one of us were
Wow.
going to play it, well, Mike, you vaguely look like him. There's a
Do I? A
vague
little bit?
similarity. A little bit in the
I
face.
guess so. Yeah.
It's just like it's like a vaguely similar face, and he had the bit.
Yeah.
If you had your hair blonde
and a bit more straight, probably. Yeah.
and a bit, it wasn't that quite as long all the time, but
Yeah.
straighter as well. And then I feel like you'd have him.
I'm picturing him, and honestly, seems like an all right guy.
Yeah, someone should pull a picture up for you. I mean, you should see him. You should see what he looks like and tell the people what you think.
Yeah.
Rate him out of 10. Rate him out of 10.
Thank you for making Nate do his job.
Yeah, thank
Rate
you,
him out
Billy.
of 10.
As he pulls up the picture on his phone because we don't have a screen.
Someone's got to keep this
Let's
kid
see.
awake out here.
Let's say you're a beautiful young woman and you see this guy from across the club. It's the 1970s. There's cigarette smoke everywhere. And you see him and he's gesticulating and he's clearly entertaining all his friends. He's at his peak form. What are you going to rate him out of 10? Let's get the picture going so I don't have to keep,
I can't believe
leading
it's
up
taking
to
this
this
long.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good. You just type in the name Sam Kinison.
So that
there
was
he
him.
is. Thank
Oh
you,
my
Nate.
He's got
god!
like a pirate bandana going on.
Holy
dude.
shit! Yeah, he looks like Gene Simmons now.
A bit. Yeah,
A little
definitely
bit,
a bit.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Like if Gene Simmons had a blonde wig, you know what I mean? Like just like kind of like a melting human.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. God, I wish I had a better memory of what stories I've told, but I've definitely told the Gene Simmons story on the show before, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, I was working at this restaurant out here in LA called Papa Cristo's. Shout out to Papa
Okay, I
Cristo.
definitely don't know this story.
I love that man. Oh, you don't know about Papa Cristo?
No, I know about Papa
His name-
Cristo's.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Real name
dude,
Chris.
we go way
tiny
back.
guy. Very funny guy, but he wonderfully nice as well and very giving, wonderful boss. But I digress. one time Gene Simmons called while I was working there, and I answered the phone, and I didn't know it was Gene Simmons because there's no caller ID that says, Gene Simmons is calling.
Kiss.
I pick up.
It says on caller ID, this is Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Of Kiss. I see I see a phone. I hear an old man, and the old man's saying, I want to rent it out for my private birthday. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. When? It's like, tonight. And I was like, tonight? Oof. We don't really do nights. Like, we're closed by 7. We're done by 7.
Uh-huh.
And this is like the third thing this guy has said. Goes, do you know who I am?
Nice. Hell
I was
yeah.
like,
Classic Gene Simmons line, dude.
I'm like, no, of course not.
That's what
You
I
just called.
It's an asshole move, but that's what I want Gene Simmons to do.
Yeah, Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Bro, it gets worse. It gets worse, dude. Because like it totally paints the picture of how he's behaved his whole life. But he goes, do you know who I am? I say no. He goes, it's Gene. Doesn't even say.
Oh,
wow.
that's epic.
He said
dude.
it's Gene.
First
It's
name
Gene.
basis.
That's some
Love it.
real rock star shit,
That's
dude.
great.
I'm like, I start blubbering. Gene who? At this point, like this is a fast-paced restaurant environment.
Yeah.
This is not a lackadaisical restaurant. This is go, go, go. Like you answer the phone, you're trying to get that order
So
done
you're just
as
like
quickly
Gene
as
who? Like
possible.
Gene who?
I'm like, sir,
Also,
like
it's
Gene
hilarious.
who? We're closed at 7. Yeah, it's so funny.
So
Then
funny.
he says exactly what you guys said the caller ID should say. He goes, Gene Simmons, ... of Kiss. And then I'm like, oh, at that point, I think I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
That I'm ruining the Gene Simmons private booking. So
Yeah.
I'm like, sir, I'm going to get someone who can handle you because I'm sure they'd love to accommodate your every need. I remember saying that sort of
You
stupid
started
shit.
bowing. You started
And
obeying, dude. You're
I
like,
go
yes, Gene
immediately.
Simmons of Kiss.
I go full 360 to like,
Yes,
let me
Gene
get
Simmons
you
of
whatever
Kiss.
you want, Mr. Simmons. And he says, and I shit you not, he says, I do not like to be kept waiting.
And you were like, absolutely.
Wow.
And I'm like,
wow.
Okay, I'm just gonna put you on hold for the tiniest moment.
No,
And that's what I was doing. Is I was putting him on hold to go
you
tell my
can't
boss.
do
Like,
that.
Gene Simmons is on the line.
Wow.
I put him on hold. I go over to my boss. I'm like, it's Gene Simmons. He wants to rent it out tonight at 8. And they're like, well, we're closed at 7. We don't care. Tell him to call somewhere else. So I go back to go to the phone. He's already hung up. Bro.
He's
He's already on it. No way he gets left on
The
hold.
fact
dude.
that you
No way.
said,
Wow.
he said, I don't like waiting, and you went, I'm going to put you on hold. He was like, I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up.
Oh, boys and girls.
No way.
Look who's-
Is it who I think it is?
Oh.
Hey, nice, dude. What's up, dude?
buddy?
It's somebody saying bingo.
Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. Sick as hell, dude.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Doing good, doing good, doing good. you
Nice.
know.
Glad to see it.
Did you get fired? You good?
I was fine.
You're fine? Just wanted to be sure.
Oh, yeah. Stanley's asking me if I got fired because Stanley woke up today to me going, shit, fuck, fuck.
Yeah, I just wanted to just taking a knee right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Just taking a knee for the troops.
Hey, well, that's a sign of a good friend right there. You know, making sure that this
Yeah.
fucking kid. I'm sorry, man. Are you about to eat sushi in the middle of this podcast?
Oh, no. Keep going. Keep going.
Are you about to eat a spicy crunchy crab roll in the middle of this fucking podcast right now?
Man, remember those sushi containers at the Max?
Yeah, those were
Scary,
fun. Those
scary
were
times.
Crazy memories.
Those were crazy times.
Yeah,
those were crazy times.
Mike's trying to rebrand Stanley. He's trying to go classy. So
He's trying to be cultured.
yeah, so he's starting on the podcast with sushi. He's using chopsticks and everything. Starting with a ginger as a palate cleanser, a true traditional move.
Pro move.
That's a pro move. I got to give him that.
I do respect you more now that I see you hold chopsticks. You know, I do.
Right. Wow, dude, look at that. The form was great.
Shop sushi. Stop and shop.
No, it was wrapped up in a way that I know it came from a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, I guess.
You're such an idiot, Blake.
No, but listen,
Who makes
everyone's
Chinese and Japanese?
fusing these days. You know what I'm saying? There's all the fusions. It's all happening. Everyone's got everything now.
It's
I
like
think-
Trailer
I
Park
think the-
Boys.
I
You're
think the
literally
last
Jamie
thing
from
that
Trailer
will-
Park Boys. Look at your hand.
I think the last thing that will ever be fused is the Chinese and the Japanese. I don't
Yeah.
think it's
Okay.
the last. Those they won't.
Fair enough. That was
They're not
a
gonna
blunder.
fuse.
That was a blunder.
They're not going to fuse.
But okay, but like Asian buffets have sushi.
Can we pull up a Google Translate of an apology in Mandarin for you to read, and then an apology
Yes,
in
yes,
Japanese.
do that.
for you to read? Can we do that?
You need to
I
do
think
that
we
now.
should do that real quick.
But you still have to say it in Mandarin and Japanese.
Yes,
All right.
just say it in both.
I'll
But
say
you
it.
at least know what you're saying.
Nate, can you look that up?
Don't do any hokey bullshit. Say it respectfully.
I
I'm trying to do
apologize
it.
for my comments, but Google Translate. What's
I
the language?
say.
I don't even know.
Apologize for my grievous error. That's all it has to be.
You know what? I say
In
you
Mandarin.
get one line, one sentence in the voice, but make it count.
All right.
You get one sentence in the voice, but make sure there's a difference
Nate-
between the Chinese. Well, I'll be being sure that you can clearly tell the difference between which one's Chinese and which one's Japanese. You get two sentences, two voice. They gotta be. You gotta really able to tell.
Fuck them up, bro. Like you don't get another shot.
Yo, you're done. You're done.
Damn it.
Also, he can barely read, so this is perfect.
You can't
Maybe
read.
it's one of those
You
things.
can't.
You know how like Percy Jackson can't read? He has these
Thank you.
dyslexic.
He was my favorite character, bro.
He can read.
He
can-
can demigod.
He can read Latin or whatever.
He was
What if that's like you
dyslexic
have
and
that?
also
You
a
can't
god.
read English. But what?
Blake is a vampire, so maybe he can read Transylvania.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, but maybe it's like your brain only works with Mandarin.
I thought Nate was pulling up Google Translate, but now I think he's just texting hosts. I don't know.
No, he is. This is a hard task.
Can't translate
Don't
that language.
don't.
Oh,
don't call,
they don't.
call
Wait,
them
Google
hoes.
can't translate
All right,
one
let
of the
me-
most popular languages in
They-
the world.
Call them broads.
It-
Can we pull something up?
it's an expression.
In women
It's an
language.
expression.
Can we pull up an apology in Google Translate?
Let me
to
apologize
female
for multiple
Blake
things
to
now.
read.
I think the
please?
biggest thing is Nate thinks Google doesn't have Mandarin to translate to.
I'm gonna pull
The
it up
third
faster
thing is-
than
I thought they invented
You
it.
will. You will.
Pull it up faster.
All right.
He's just deep in
Look it up.
Instagram right now. He's not even responding at all.
No, I gave up.
What the fuck, dude?
Sorry, I
All right.
I can't handle
Mandarin.
Come on, Nate.
it. I tried.
Can I have some sushi?
All right, now you have to
Absolutely not.
Can I
apologize.
have one
This
piece?
is my dinner, dude.
I haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, you're drinking it.
You might have to actually type Chinese.
All right, I'll give you one.
Traditional. Traditional. Not simplified. Not simplified.
I'll give you one.
No,
piece.
no. Traditional. This man deserves. Yeah. What the?
No, you're not. I don't want you touching it like that.
Why?
Open up your hand.
All right. I want you to say this, but I won't.
How do you eat sushi? No, I'm kidding.
No, you should say.
This might be cut.
Well,
All right.
I mean, let's power through before we start thinking about cutting things. Jesus.
Oh wow! If we,
That's all I
if we
think
cut
about,
out the
dude.
apology, but here's the thing: if
Mike
you
doesn't call
guys
these
cut out
shots.
the apology, you're
I'm more big
complicit.
picture. I'm more big picture.
Listen, I'm an ally. Okay.
Say the beginnings of both if you feel scared about reading them. And you know what? You have to guess which is Chinese and which is Japanese. I'm not even telling
All
you.
right. All right. Fine.
This is awesome.
I think I'll be able to do it for real.
Me too,
I
honestly.
can recognize Korean. I can recognize Korean.
Well, I didn't send it. Yeah, that's not going to help you at all because I just sent it phonetically. I sent the Google Translate phonetic. I didn't even send the languages.
Wait, so it's phonetic. So I'd have to say what it sounds
Yeah, you
like,
just have
right?
to say what it says. Yeah.
Oh God.
Look into the camera. Look into the camera, though. Don't just read the phone.
Before I even do this, I want to apologize to the Chinese and the Japanese.
In English. That's smart for what you did earlier, mixing them up. Yeah.
You have beautiful languages, and I'm going to butcher this. Huawei wo de yangzong kwao. Dao quen yedui soyo nuxing.
This was a horrible idea, Blake. Why did you want to do this?
I didn't.
What part of you
It
thought
wasn't
this
my
was a good
idea.
All right, now do the Japanese.
Okay, first of all, I haven't decided which one's which yet. I'm reading them in order they were sent. So this is the second one. Jodania Ayamari Owabi Shimasu. Soshite Subete no Josii.
Clip that. Throw that on the fucking YouTube all by itself. People are going to be clamoring to watch this.
Okay. So
Mike eating
All right.
sushi. Quiet.
the first one was Chinese, the second one was Japanese.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry I forgot you were guessing. I'm sorry for giving any hints on that. But I think you're totally
You're
good.
about to do the John Belushi samurai.
To be honest, I didn't even catch your hint, Billy, which it was obvious actually now that you say it, but it was from all the accent marks. I haven't seen that in Japanese as much, so I kind of guessed based on that.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what you said was, I apologize for my grievous error, and also to all women.
Thank you. Thanks for throwing them in there, dude. That's important.
So you're aware of what you're saying over here.
Right. Yes.
You know what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you guys want to do today? Talk about sardines?
That was a joke. Because we talked about anchovies one time, and the episode did worse than any other episode.
Everybody say bye, Stanley.
Bye, Stanley.
Bye,
Thank
Stanley. Thanks for coming, bud. All right.
Yeah, the sardine episode, guys, I don't know if you'll believe this. It did worse than any episode we've ever done.
That makes sense.
No way.
Sardines are not popular.
The sardines deep dive didn't do well.
Which honestly it sucks because I thought it was a really good one. But I think truly it's the title and the idea of us just talking about salted fish.
That's fine. Yeah, you'd hope that something like that would, pop off into virality even.
Yeah, man, this episode's fucking crazy.
Problem is we didn't do like a 4-hour total historical exploration of the fish. If we had done that, people would watch.
We got to start live streaming, dude. Get our fans in here, dude.
This is what I actually would like to talk about. What could we call this episode to get the most clicks?
Andrew Tate released from prison. Again.
Andrew Tate re-imprisoned. Andrew Tate back in jail. That could be interesting.
Andrew Tate doing world record push-ups.
Andrew Tate.
Bitcoin sex tape leak.
Yeah, Andrew Tate Bitcoin sex tape leak.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Is Mike Andrew Tate's brother?
Can you not see
that's
the resemblance,
okay.
dude?
That's pretty good.
That's in line with the rest of our titles, I feel like.
That is. Mike is Andrew Tate.
Finds out related to Andrew Tate.
Mike. This is a good idea. Stanley has suggested Mike takes ancestry tests and finds out he has a secret
good.
relative, and then we show the Andrew Tate silhouette.
Yes,
That's obviously him.
That's so good, dude. That'd be so funny.
Spoiled the episode.
Like I always knew I kind of was down with what he was saying. I always knew it deep down inside.
I liked Andrew Tate's Bitcoin sex tape leak.
I think that's the best
good.
one. I'm gonna use that.
So that'll get some clicks, I guess.
One or the other, they're both mine.
Yeah, they're all Stanley's ideas. He wants that to be clear.
Just as I'll put it in the description, right? But just as an experiment, we're gonna do that, right? And people who are actually watch it are gonna be like, "Oh, they fucking got me."
They got me.
I just wanted to see the Andrew Tate sex tape on YouTube.
And it's so funny.
Bitcoin sex tape.
Bitcoin sex tape.
It's like Bromingo's gonna be in this suggestion,
He
like
fucks a
openly.
Bitcoin.
I thought he was going to be fucking the Bitcoin.
Hey, wait, that's at the end of the episode. We got to watch the whole thing
Yeah. At the end of the episode, we
and
show
share
the
it.
sex tape.
If you don't share it, then it doesn't.
Yeah, if you
pop
don't
up.
share it, you don't get exposed to the secret part of the video where the actual sex tape is.
Also, if you want to guarantee it, you have to also become a VIP.
That's true.
True, yeah.
Being a VIP, we send you the sex tape hard copy.
What is
Yes,
our
you
We
can
send a
replay
DVD
it.
to your house, Blu-ray.
What does our VIP club offer?
A shout out.
Hand
That's it
jobs.
for- That's it for now.
Yeah.
Well, all you have to donate is $1.
You know, we should have done.
It keeps us going,
This
man.
would have been good if we did it in private, but I think it's even better that I'm going to do it in public now. Billy and I were talking about it in the chat not too long ago. We need to fully rebrand. We need to fully rebrand image. Like I said last episode, I hate saying keep it easy, don't be sleazy. We need to fully rebrand. Thank you. So let's start. What do we want to start with? We can keep the name.
Okay. Honestly, I heard something said on a podcast, right? And it was from Tom Segura, who has a podcast network, right? And a
Who?
Tom Segura.
I've never heard of him.
Okay, I want to finish my point, and then I'm going to dive into what the fuck you just said.
Okay.
Tom Segura, who has a podcast network basically, and has had a successful podcast for like 10 years, right? Talking to the Are You Garbage guys, who have my favorite podcast right now.
Yeah, you're into AYG?
I'm very into AYG, and they were saying, and I agree with them. I think that this day and age, where there's so many fucking podcasts, you have to make your podcast your niche, and cater to your niche, or like be something specific. because they were saying that like just shooting the shit with your buddies isn't really going to cut it anymore. And I'm like, huh? They kind of have a point to that. There's just too much of that.
Sounds like
Should we have?
Go ahead, Billy.
No. What were you going to say, Mike?
I'm right back to you.
Let's make room for each other. You know.
First of all,
I
Mike
mean-
said he doesn't know Tom Segura. That's just absolutely not true.
I don't know who the hell.
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck
that was a lie. That was a lie.
I don't know
that
who
was,
Tom
that was.
Segura
I
is.
mean, I'll call that as what it was. A bold-faced lie. I know you know who Tom Segura is.
No, that's fine. We can move on. I really don't care. But I will say, it sounds like that whole idea of like AYG, like having all your garbage. That is such a brilliant idea to sit down and have a guest and like ask questions. But I've never been like, if I thought of a podcast and I'm doing it, I'd much rather it be somewhat like this style. But I do agree with that statement a bit.
Well, there's a
But I don't know how to make it specific.
There's a casual aspect to all of these podcasts, even the ones that are specific. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's still like for like half the episode, most of the time they're not even asking the "Are you garbage?" questions.
But
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
say some things that you're gonna hate. I think the theme song should go. I think I'm not saying keep it easy, don't be sleazy anymore. I think a lot of the like certain things that like are classic things on this episode that we do, whether it's like a Brominglers or like a bit, I think those should go as well. And yeah, just a full. I know I'm saying more cons than pros. But
So you
I'm
want
just
it
going off my
you want
dome.
it to just be no prep, just raw dog in it, just like going in there and saying whatever the fuck we want.
No, that's not what I said.
No, I don't think that's what he said. Wait, let
yeah.
me. Here's what I think you said, Mike.
Yeah.
I think you said you want to cut out the bullshit that just eats up time and doesn't work. The
Thank you.
Bromingler,
Yep.
the bits.
Yep,
I
thank
see
you.
that.
Thank you.
And I don't agree on the theme song necessarily, but
That's fine.
that made sense. That made sense.
Yep.
I could be persuaded. Who knows?
Yep. Because I haven't said what I wanted to do in place of that, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. If you have a replacement in
Wow.
mind,
Yeah,
I would say bring it up
Wow,
now.
a crazy card has been dropped on the table.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm curious.
So when we first started this, before we had a theme song or anything, I always had the idea. This was always, and I said this before, music is a big part of all of our lives, and I think it should totally be a part of this. And I think it is to an extent now, in its own way. But I've always had the idea of like songs we listen to, songs that we like, songs that we love, whether they're from hit artists or artists that we don't know. I've always had the idea in my head of every episode fading in with a song and fading out with a song. That's different every week. Something that both we like, and then the listeners can be like, oh, what was that song that I heard that they like?
But someone else's song?
Yeah, like songs that we just like.
Yeah, but this the problem with that though, copyright.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
it sucks.
hey
but, like,
Spotify, we need a deal. we need a deal.
We could make
ASAP.
we could make a new 15-second song every week.
I'm gonna be dead honest. That will never happen. With the amount of work that it takes to get this going, that we already that Blake struggles with and Nate struggles with. I think that wouldn't happen at all.
yeah,
I think
because
it happened once or twice.
Mike admits that he does nothing and owns it.
I don't know much.
Yeah.
Like this is a total crutch, and it is. I don't know much about the tech setup and shit. I don't. I'll be dead honest.
You use Logic, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do like, okay, set up the compressor so that way you're ready to go.
We
put
don't use the
game levels here.
compressor.
See, exactly. I truly don't know. But if you want to say it's my no, it's fine. I don't do work on this podcast. I show up, sit down, and talk. That needs to be known. That needs to be known. It's true. It's 100% true. If anybody thinks like, oh man, they're all working hard on this, it's not me. I'm a guest.
Man, so all the viewers who click on this video because we named it Andrew Tate's Bitcoin Sextape are just gonna be seeing us dissect our own podcast.
I think it's good.
They're
I mean,
they're
fuck
kind
it,
of
it's
just watching a
authentic.
meeting.
It's authentic.
I mean, this is
Not
rebranded.
the first time.
It's
No,
not the first time.
It's not
Dude,
the
hey,
first time.
but yo, our number one episode for the longest time was Blake and Mike hash it out.
He's part 2.
But Billy's here this time.
So now it's Bromingo.
He's not
hash it
busy.
out.
He's not busy answering Gene Simmons' phone calls at the Greek restaurant.
No, I'm not. Not busy with that anymore at all. What if we dial it in
Okay.
on other ideas that could replace the theme song, just in the theoretical sense? What else could we do? We can't fade in on other people's songs,
Yeah,
but we could talk about songs. That's always an option.
as an intro to the podcast,
Well, what? Okay.
or do you mean just like talk, like as far as the podcast goes, like talking about music?
I was thinking more so in like because we're gonna keep any sort of intro, VIP members.
We need
that sort of
something
thing.
like that.
But even the VIP members, we should offer something at least than just saying their name.
We can't. We can't.
What should we offer?
We are maxed
I don't know.
out.
Let's brainstorm.
We are maxed out as far as
So then
manpower.
why would we? No, true. But so then what's kind of the point of having a VIP club if there's nothing to offer? We're asking for money for.
We could.
It's asking for support. I'd much rather get rid of a VIP club whole bit than working into the fact that like, oh, you're supporting us. Like, thank you for supporting us.
Yes, but here's the thing. We can give you something.
Which is what?
For supporting us. A shout out. We just give them your shout out.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I don't think it's like,
That idea was inspired by the 420 Club.
which is what?
It was on 94 HJY.
Oh yeah.
know what I mean?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah,
Which is why I love that. I'm breaking like the fourth wall. Bang, bang, bang. Wall after wall after wall. Danny gives a funny name every time, bro. I want 100 funny names. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna cost $100.
But like I like that was the idea behind it.
No, it's a good idea. All I'm saying is I feel bad when somebody spends money on the. This is what I'm getting at.
It goes back into the podcast.
In
That's
what
the
way,
point.
though?
If they like the podcast, they can pay in support. Dude, the money has.
In what way does it go back?
Oh
to the
my
podcast?
god, this
I'm
is
just asking.
This is crazy at this point. How deep we're getting. The money's never been cashed out of the account. It's still there. We're almost at like $100.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know it was that much.
So
how are we going to incorporate that into the podcast?
I don't know yet. I haven't even.
So
thought
let's
about it.
rebrand, re-image. We're back to the center of this conversation. Here we are. Boom. What are we thinking?
I mean,
What can almost $100 do for
listen,
the podcast to make it better for the viewers?
like basically nothing.
Okay, so how much money do we need?
I mean, but here's the thing: there's expenses, right? Like we try Peeps Pepsi. I have to buy the fucking case of Peeps Pepsi.
Okay.
That's always coming out of my just out of my money. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This can be used for that sort of thing because it's not a lot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If we get more people
like
listening
that.
to the show, then we can get better microphones,
Nice.
get a
stash,
better
dude.
camera.
Looking good, Bill. Yeah, that'd be nice. An actual like camera.
The iPhone footage looks okay.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
It looks okay, but like it's not like I want multiple camera angles. Billy, that's a good look, dude.
It is
I was
a
gonna
good
say
look.
great, but it's not. It's good.
It's very magician of you.
Oh, what, the mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not a legitimate look.
Should be.
But wait, hold on. Actually, wait. Sorry, I like this less though. Go back.
You like this less?
Yeah.
This is just how I look all the time. Don't say that.
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like that's more you.
What are you talking
It
about?
does look good on you. It doesn't look bad.
Just up like this?
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
No, it looks fine. Yeah.
You're just rocking for the rest of the app. See how you feel.
It looks pretty sweet, dude.
I feel like it gets like this naturally sometimes.
That's good.
When you pushed it all straight down, I was like, whoa.
Nice.
It looks solid.
I'm not getting a good because I'm looking at myself through the camera. What do you guys think I should do next? Should I like shave like Viking spikes into my so I've got like the middle
Soul
like,
patch,
gap,
dude.
and then the
Soul
chops.
patch.
You should do just the middle, honestly. I think that's pretty fucking metal.
That would be gnarly.
Should do just the
I would
middle?
look insane.
I would love to see
I would
it,
look
though.
insane. Okay, if we get 2 new VIP members
There we go.
before
This is what I'm talking about.
May,
This is an offer now, dude. This is
I
an
will-
offer. Hell yeah.
I will get a soul patch and keep the mustache even.
See,
And it'll just be a
VIPers, come
thin
on
line.
now. Yes.
That's my guarantee.
Billy,
There we
we've
go.
also basically been tracking your hair progress on the podcast week to week.
Oh yeah.
So let's see how that's
Oh
going.
yeah.
Nice. Looking good.
Are you
Good hair.
just growing it out, or is it more of just a lack of action that, But which one? Is it actively growing it out?
Yeah, actively growing it out because
Nice.
like it's in the awkward phase. The last time I got a haircut, I really liked it, but then I let it go far enough that I might as well just commit to at least shoulder length next.
You have nice swoops.
You have good hair, dude. You really do.
I love my hair. I conditioned yesterday.
It shows.
Nice.
It shows.
Always.
After giving it a break and then
That's
so,
when
yeah,
it's that's when hair's at
looking
its
nice.
best.
looking nice.
Day after shampooing and conditioner, your hair, double thumbs up, dude.
Oh yeah.
for everyone, I think.
Absolutely.
So I have an idea.
Mhm.
We take this episode and we cut it up so crazy that that's the rebrand. Is we say goodbye
Yes.
to, like, this will be the
I like
beginning.
it.
Me saying
Yes.
this will
Every
be the
episode's like
beginning.
Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
and
it,
you have
dude.
to piece the conversation together on your own.
Yes. Have people talk like, what do you think they meant at 30 seconds? Well, at 2 minutes, they kind of said.
There's people on Reddit
And-
being like, I decoded it.
And alternatively, our episodes become 5 minutes
I agree.
of jumbled.
There's no way Mike agrees with that because when I tried to make half-hour episodes, he was like, dude,
I'm so down for 5 minutes, dude.
that's so bullshit.
I'm down. Let's rip it. I don't give a fuck anymore, dude. Let's rip it.
Are you calling him a hypocrite? Call him a hypocrite.
What, me?
You're a hypocrite, man. Because
You're a hypocrite.
we used to
Wait,
do
who did you
hour
want to call
episodes.
who a hypocrite? Me or him?
Guys, this is the 420 episode.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Well, it's not going to.
Tomorrow's 420.
It'll be a few days after everyone's done blazing, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But it's the closest episode to 420, which makes it the 420 episode.
Yeah, dude. Kind of sick of 420. It's just an excuse for all these amateurs to smoke weed.
Yeah,
all it
let's
is.
talk about what we're doing on 420.
Oh my God, Billy, you're gonna laugh your fucking ass off
Yeah.
when I tell you this story,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my God, I forgot about
So
this.
Mike
Fuck yeah.
Mike has never been.
I'm going to my first Will Kilmore show, bro.
He
Tell
is.
him.
Oh,
And he's
my
playing in the
God.
band.
Yes.
and he's playing in the band.
Oh, you're playing in the band?
Hilarious, dude. I cracked
We
myself
win.
up.
We win.
I told him that, and he was like, "Fuck you, dude." I was like, "Dude, can't wait to go to my first Kilmore show. I get to play in it." But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because our drummer Tim couldn't make it, so basically we had Nate fill in on drums because he's a great drummer, and then Mike is gonna fill in on guitar.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm very excited too. We're gonna do 2 new covers.
Can I guess the songs?
Yeah, one of them I feel like you probably could guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the songs.
It's
Live in
not
La
far out
Vida
there.
Loca.
Okay.
Yeah,
Live in La Vida Loca?
Yeah, next one.
Correct. Yep.
How about this? How about I can put out 4 guesses, and if any one of them are right, I can guess again.
Sure.
That's the rule. Okay, Live in La Vida Loca, Bohemian Rhapsody, Sweet Home Alabama,
Wow.
Fireflies.
It's the
Dude, are you
third one. You
serious?
got it.
City.
It's the third one. You got it. Congratulations. We're doing Sweet Home
We're
Alabama.
doing 6-Shooter by Queens of the Stone Age and Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Sabotage. That's sick.
It's a great song.
It makes a lot of sense for us, I feel like.
We're rowdy.
Every time I worked my job this morning, and every time I go there and I work on the marquee, I think about how there's like a picture of the Beastie Boys hanging off it. One of them hanging off the marquee is sick.
That's
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, they're that song's sick. I never noticed how hard it was to sing. But, you know, I'm gonna do it.
So about
You're
that
gonna nail
rebrand. So about that rebranding I was mentioning earlier.
That's one of the best
Now,
reps I've
see,
had in years.
Mike, I'm gonna use this space, this honesty circle that we're
Go
in,
ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna just bandy back to you a bit that if you want a rebrand,
Yes.
you have to be willing to rebrand to a person who will put effort into the podcast.
Well, that's why I said with the
outside of
yeah,
you know,
absolutely, and that's why I said when you
hearing
said the 15-minute like the new intro every week. The reason I said that is because I know he can't do it, so that's why I said that. So I'm fully aware of that it has to be in a manageable workload, whatever we redo for Blake and Nate to do.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're gonna do the post show. I still have it. We need to fucking put it out.
Well, yeah, we have a post show today too. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna do one every.
yeah,
every
we have
episode.
a post show planned.
That,
yeah,
that's bonus. And
me and the production team have talked about our post show.
right.
yes,
And after, you know, I think we probably have to get a certain amount of followers or subscribers on YouTube to monetize it. But we can actually make it membership only. Certain parts of the show.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Which is like how podcasts, you know, stay going. You know, all podcasts, even like, you know, things like Are You Garbage and shit, like podcasts that I like. Man, I just got so deep. I sound like I'm getting really deep right now.
The conversation or your voice?
No,
Or
the
both?
way the tone of my voice suggests that like I'm talking about something really, really personal and deep.
Well, this is deep. This is serious. Just talking about the rebrand of the biggest podcast on earth.
I know. A world famous podcast.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking is like rebrand as a group of people who no longer make those sorts of easy, we're best show. We'll get these brands. We've got these brand sponsorships just constantly with the bold-faced lies that don't really lead to much riffing and lean more into just an idea of like riffing at each other in reality, not just, coming up with bits. Because when we try to do improv, it's like one of the most abysmal 5 minutes of our lives.
It is bad. It is bad.
Yeah.
Like we are not in an environment that's conducive to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not what plays. What plays is, just sort of organic stuff that comes up, and just lean more into that. But also it's like, we have to, if you're talking about a rebrand, it's like, what is the brand? Like, what brand did we have?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, and so then what parts of that should stay and what should go?
I guess what I was trying to...
what is our brand?
Exactly.
That's
podcast doesn't
That's
know
what
it
this
is.
conversation... Yes, exactly. And I think it's because we have different views of what it should be. And that's why I want to have this conversation, because we need to come to common
But
ground.
we're always saying that, and then you guys describe what you think it should be, or like we do it together.
Well,
And
that's
it's not like
I think
it's
that's
all
an
these
issue with it,
clashing
though.
ideologies. We're all pretty much coming in with the same idea,
No, but like...
even if there's minor differences.
Yeah, we've laughed about it before, but it is true. Blake and I think of the show completely differently. He sees it
Yeah.
more show. I disagree with it completely, and I see it more podcast. And that's true. Like, that's like very true. And I know we've brought it up and joked about it, but it is dead on.
I feel like you just said that, and I feel like I'm trapped in a nightmare.
You
almost.
are. It is.
I can't
Welcome
even
to
It
hear.
hasn't even started. It hasn't even started yet.
He did welcome to the nightmare,
Dude, listen. You did a bit earlier about how you're holding the microphone. That doesn't play on a podcast, man, because podcasts are audio.
Stop. No, stop. We can't do this right now. I swear to God, I will go grab a fucking
I'm with you,
switchblade
Billy. I agree with
and
you.
myself on this Zoom call.
I'm with
No,
you. I don't want to get
like,
into this. I just wanted to
no
bring it up because that's the source
offense.
of trying to figure out a way to do this in a hopefully new and better light. That's all that.
I asked what the brand is, and you guys jump into an age-old fucking argument.
Well, no, I
about
brought
the
up-
word podcast versus show. That's not what a brand is in the first place.
Well, that's the closest
it's
thing.
like-
Yes, well, because you're right, we don't know what the brand is. For that's the only thing, or the closest thing I could bring up to try to convey what I'm trying to say.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. That makes sense. But also, like, you gotta get over that. It's just.
I want to get over it, but it's just like
It doesn't matter.
No, I agree. But here's the thing: what falls into that category of show to me, and I know I'm still on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it, because this will go into the next conversation. Is planning out bits, and like, while the script reading stuff is fun, and while try to think is cool, like, that's all bullshit that I want to not do as well, are those kind of things, which you don't find on a podcast as much as a show. Again, that's a separate argument, but again, that's all I wanted to go with that, is that if we're going to talk about doing this in a new and better way in our eyes, then I think getting rid of that stuff, in my opinion, is what should happen. And again, I know all I'm saying is just cons. I should be providing some, like, here's how we can do it, here's not, but sorry, being honest, that's all I got at the table at the moment.
I just drank really old beer.
Sick. Rock and roll, dude.
And I spit it out because it's like it tasted so bad and old and disgusting and warm. Oh my!
You know, last episode you had beer on you too.
There's a theme happening here, I think. All right, well, guys, we're at time here.
Thank you for watching.
How about how about just so that we have one extra bit in case we do cut something?
Okay.
How about I send the official Cobra Kai script that I've always been promising. And we can read it right now. And we can read it right now. We can read this Cobra Kai script. I know, but if it's the last time,
I think I'm gonna leave the show,
promising it.
dude. I think at 100 episodes, I'm leaving the show. I don't think I
I've
should be
been
doing it, dude.
promising it for a long time.
What
so
episode is
let's
this? The board still says episode 79, dude.
81.
It's still 79 on the board.
We're on 81.
I think I'm gonna leave the
That's-
podcast at 100, dude. I think that's when things will settle. I think that's when the dust will settle.
You should
Tune in.
leave.
I
Mike.
think I should leave at 100. I really think I should.
You're
That should be
such a-
dude. That should be our big episode.
That's the rebrand.
Exactly.
Kick Mike
God.
out.
I'm down for that. I am down for that.
Oh, well, I mean, if we can build up to it from now, then I
Like,
guess
it is
that's what
crazy
it is.
because, like, some part of me, I'm about to get really honest right now. Holy shit. Let's keep this camera going. I started doing this and I liked it. and I think I still do like it a bit. But I got to be honest, part of me doesn't like it, and that's just me. I think I keep doing it every week because it is fun, and I view it as fun, and I think that might be hurting the podcast more than putting it in a better light. Because I'm just showing up here for fun, and I've thought about this a lot. It's true.
This podcast.
But thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one.
This podcast will never end.
It doesn't have to.
It will never end.
I will keep this going.
You should
Forever. I don't care. I don't care if
I
I'm
will do
alone
this-
and no
I
one
will
listens.
I'm willing
you
to do
should.
this show until my hair is gray, regardless of success.
Fuck
No, that's
yeah.
fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll sign off on things when I give you the permission for the Bromingo name. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do?
Or where we
Are you officially announcing this, or are you just?
No,
sort of
I'm
like-
gonna be here on the next episode, dude. It's gonna happen one day eventually.
But
I don't know
what-
when.
what about-
unless you
what
kick
about
me out,
19
unless I get
episodes?
kicked out, unless I get kicked out.
What
Unless
about-
I get kicked
No,
out.
you can't do that. You can't say I'm leaving at 100 and then be like, no, I'm not going anywhere unless you guys kick me
What
out.
about
though.
19 episodes from now?
I'm gonna leave at 100. I'll be out of the podcast by 100. I think I'm gonna do
say
it.
that.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Don't say
I
that.
think I'm gonna
Don't
say.
say
I think
that.
that's gonna be my last episode. We're at what 81. I think 100 will be my last episode.
Holy
All right.
shit.
I'm slowly
gonna
taking over
cast-
this fucking podcast, and you know it.
Is Mike gonna
Am I taking
Wait,
over
hold
the
on, hold on,
podcast?
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
It's my big
Hold
plan.
on.
It's my big
I know
plan.
I know his plan. I know his plan, bro. He wants to rebrand, right? So we're not Bromingo anymore. He quits, becomes Bromingo on his own.
This is his head, dude. I'm
Takes
joking.
our subscribers, all 31 of them,
34.
34.
You're all right. You're fine.
You
No,
know, this whole idea.
I don't know. We'll see how long I keep doing this for. As long as you'll have me, and I'm not a menace as far as like the hard work of stuff, I'll gladly show up here, like I have been for all the episodes. I'll gladly show up every week and talk. But if we're really getting serious about the ideas of this, I just think you and I need to agree to disagree, because I think there's been a lot of things that we do where we disagree on. As far as the general, like, somewhat business and like productivity of this podcast, because again, it's just is what it is. But I think this was a great episode.
I think it was a good episode too.
So, who wants to be Daniel LaRusso and who wants to be Johnny?
Well, who has?
I think. Who do you think?
I don't know
who's
the
more
script.
who? This is
I
Cobra
think
Kai.
Mike.
The script.
I think Mike is the Johnny. Is
Who's-
what I think.
Is Johnny the bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
Well-
not the bad guy. He's the protagonist of the show. He's
Yeah.
the main character.
He's a little bit of an anti-hero.
That
'cause
adds
he's-
up, brother.
He's got a lot of,
Let's
he's
run
got a
it.
lot of
Main
growing and
character. You
learning to
said
do.
main character. I heard that. Let's do it. No, I'm joking. All right, who's got it?
You need
Well,
to
I
pull
sent
out
it in the
your phone,
chat.
Oh.
and I'm going to need to look at Nate's phone.
Here we go.
Don't read ahead or anything. Let's just look through it. Like I said, it took a lot to get this out of the Writers Guild library. I had to sneak in my phone and stuff. So
And as we
let's
have
appreciate
mentioned,
it. It'll be the last script we ever read. This is not. If you're not recognizing it, it's because I think this is just a draft script. I don't think it ever made it, or they re-edited it, or whatever. But I don't watch the show, so I don't really know. But I think this is normal for how the show usually is.
as we have mentioned, I can barely read. So
And it just jumps in right in the middle. But this will be fun. You like this show. I've seen this show. Mike's never going to read a script again, so this will be a fun last one.
I've also never seen this show.
No, me neither, man. It's just fun, you know. Like I said, it's just the only thing that
All
I
right.
snagged from there. Don't read ahead or anything. We're just
Okay.
gonna, you know.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, do you have a phone, Blake? Is
Yep.
it pulled up?
yep.
Okay, I'll read. You guys just read for Daniel and Johnny. I'll just read
Wait,
everything else.
I'm
all right.
Danny, right? We decided.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Cobra Kai episode 306. King Cobra just jumps right in the middle. So we're on page 14. All right, we ready?
Yep.
Fade in. Interior, Miyagi-Do dojo night. Daniel LaRusso in his white gi sits alone on the floor. He pauses while wiping down the karate mat, stares up at the framed photo of Mr. Miyagi above the door. Deep in his eyes, there is a look of doubt and confusion.
Mr. Miyagi, I need your guidance now more than ever before.
Suddenly, the door opens, and there in the entryway stands Johnny Lawrence in Levi's jeans and black leather jacket. Daniel jumps to his feet. Johnny is sopping wet, and the rain outside is falling. A beat of tense silence.
What are you doing here?
You know why? Can I come in?
No, I was just about to leave.
Johnny brushes past Daniel and drops his wet leather jacket onto the karate mats.
I just cleaned those.
Well, you're gonna have to wipe them down again.
I can't keep doing this, Johnny.
Are you talking about the karate mats or us?
I don't know. Both?
Johnny lunges into the Zenkutsu Dachi, a long fighting stance, while Daniel assumes the Kiba Dachi, a horse riding stance. They bow to one another and begin circling in the center of the dojo. With each step, they get closer. They are face to face, hands raised, when suddenly they kiss, long and hard. Johnny begins undoing the belt on Daniel's gi.
Stop. Stop.
You want it. You know you want it.
I want it. I want it so bad, Johnny.
Johnny finishes undoing the belt and strips the white robe off of Daniel's shoulders. Suddenly, Daniel stops him.
No, you first.
Daniel gets down on his knees and with one karate chop slices Johnny's pants off, exposing his massive white king cobra. Daniel lays Johnny down onto the floor and finishes taking off his gi. Johnny begins to turn over to position himself better for Daniel, but Daniel stops him once again.
Sweep my ass.
That's my line, you fuck.
That is his line.
I'm sorry, say it.
That
say
is
it.
his line.
Sweep my ass.
I want to look into your eyes.
Mr. Miyagi's force ghost descends from out of the picture frame and stands beside him. Yes, Daniel-san. Fuck him in the ass, Daniel-san. Samantha LaRusso walks in. Mr. Miyagi stops jacking off and turns suddenly. Oh, shit. Miyagi's force ghost flies back into the picture frame. Samantha goes, Dad, can you at least get a hotel room or something? I mean, look at how big the windows are in this place.
Oh,
And then unfortunately, I couldn't get any more because the librarian was coming in.
that's
And
hilarious.
I think she knew
That is so
what I was
funny,
looking
dude.
for.
Whew.
Dude, what
Wow.
the fuck?
What was that?
That was so good, dude. I'm pretty sure that was like a trailer I saw for it once.
No,
That was
dude,
season 3, episode 6, but I think they
no,
cut that scene. I think they cut that
they
scene out.
must have cut it, dude, because I've
Yeah.
seen that episode and it doesn't end like that.
That's so good, dude. Well, we're definitely past time though, right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, we're actually right on time. Perfect.
All right, well,
So yeah, I'll probably stick around till 100 or until they kick me out. Maybe we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Show, it's time to go.